Hey guys, today is November 18th, 2014, and this is my week 23 post-op gastric bypass surgery update. I don't know about you guys, but these weeks just keep flying by. I really just feel like I did my week 22 like yesterday. So, all right, I'm going to jump into the numbers really quickly because I actually have a list of things I kind of wanted to talk about today. So, last week I weighed in at 203. This week I weighed in at 200.8 pounds for a total week's loss of 2.2 pounds. And that brings my total since my surgery to 72.2 pounds lost. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so I'm really, really close to having that one in front of my weight again. How cool is that? I feel like it's taken... it seems like it's taken a while sometimes, and other times it's like, man, the time just keeps going so quickly. So, I don't know. It's one of those mind trip things, I realized last week after I posted my video that I really didn't seem super excited, like that I was that close at 203 to being under 200 pounds. And then I think it's because I really didn't realize how close I am. There was actually a couple of times this week that stepped on the scale and I saw 199, I saw 197, which pretty sure that's a fluke, but I really am that close that, the one's almost there. So I think that's one of those milestones that all of us on this journey are looking forward to, waiting for. It's a huge milestone. So I might just be under 200 pounds this year for Thanksgiving. And I actually might make my goal of hoping to be 75 pounds lost since my surgery for Thanksgiving. We'll see how next week goes. Okay, so last week I talked about needing to get back to the gym and wanting to, make up my mind which gym I wanted to go to. So I did. I am now a member of LA Fitness, and I'm really happy with that decision. I've been to the gym this week, and my plan of packing my gym bag before work and having it in the car and basically just going from work to the gym has really been working for me. After a long day of driving around, the last thing I want to do once I get home is to go back out. So I'm trying to kind of take away one of my excuses that I would use and just, prepare for it. And that's just part of my day, Yeah, so it's actually been working really, really well. Okay, so the other thing is I got the bracelet monitor or activity monitor. This is Up 24 by Jawbone. I did have a Fitbit and it broke. So I'm trying to get my money back for that one. We'll see how that goes. But and this isn't an excuse, but I did notice that when I didn't have my activity monitor, I didn't really want to work out. I really, really like to see what I did. Like, it's kind of a visual representation of how hard I worked, and it shows, and I liked that. I also liked being able to input, what I ate into my cell phone, which when the tracker wasn't working, it was kind of pointless because you didn't get to see, like, the calories burned, the calories eaten. So I've really liked this one. It's been really working well. So that's something that I found that for me, I'm one of those people who like that visual help. I like to see what I've done. And even though I'm doing it, I don't know, just seeing it, like seeing the reports that it gives me every week, I really like. And making sure I hit my, at my steps per day, like that really, I really like that. So I don't know. Maybe that's crazy. I know some people don't, but for me, it really does help me. Okay, so my throat's been hurting today. I hope I'm not getting sick. Either that or I might have snored last night with my mouth like wide open and the fan was on. So I don't know. I'm hoping it's not sick. I love drinking hot tea. That's something that I do a lot every night. And guys, it is cold here in Florida. And don't laugh at me, you people from the northern states. It's like a low of 30, I don't know, 37, 34. That's cold for Florida, guys. Like, we're used to sunshine and hot weather. So it's so cold here tonight. So don't make fun of me drinking my tea. All right, so this is the topic that I wanted to talk about with you guys tonight. A lot of people talk about how emotional weight loss surgery is, and a lot of people really do go through some serious emotional battles prior to, during, and after, after the weight loss surgery. So, not negating that, I haven't experienced any emotional issues since my surgery. I really haven't had any, a lot of people talk about body dysmorphia as you start losing weight. I haven't seen any. I actually like how I look now. I like looking at myself. I am not like, who is that I see in the mirror? I know it, it's just, I know it's me. I'm thrilled with what I'm seeing. I'm thrilled with the changes I'm seeing. So I really haven't been having any issues. I haven't been having any issues with food, or feeling like I don't know, like I just want to eat all the time. I haven't had that. I haven't felt like I've abused my stomach. I feel like I've really taken care of the size of my stomach. I think it's, it still feels super, super restrictive even 23 weeks out. So I haven't noticed any of those emotional issues that a lot of people do have. But you know what? I figured out what my issue is. It is that exercise battle. And this is the area that I struggle with more than anything. Not with the food, not with the, I haven't missed food. I haven't mourned my food that I can't eat anymore. I actually am thankful to have it out of my life. And, but this area of exercise has been my battle. And it really, and I know I've talked about this a little bit before, but now that I'm getting back into exercise again, it's rearing its ugly head again. And I have to battle this because this is my way to stay healthy, and this is my way to maintain this weight loss. This weight loss is not just for a couple of years. I want to be 80 years old and still be healthy and fit. Now we'll see how that goes. But, that's my goal. This isn't just for now. This isn't a fleeting thing. This is something I want to be a lifestyle change, a lifelong thing. So the exercise has to be addressed. And so this past week, I've been at the gym. I've been doing all cardio. I really just want to focus on cardio right now. I will get to the strengthening later on. But for me, just getting into the routine of making myself go and spending 30 minutes, 40 minutes to an hour at the gym is good for me right now. So I've been, kind of switching up between the elliptical, the bike, the Stairmaster, the treadmill on an incline, all of those kind of things. And I really find that the stationary bike, the treadmill, those things I could really do for a long time, and not on easy setting, but moderate, and I could do it for an hour and be okay. Like, I would survive. You put me on that elliptical, and honestly, within 5 minutes, I'm thinking, okay, I've had to have been on here for an hour. So it just goes to show, and it helps, and also the Stairmaster. That thing will whoop you into some shape. But it just goes to show that there are equipment at the gym that require more energy, so I just have to keep reminding myself, don't get too frustrated with the fact that the elliptical seems so hard and everything else, it seems the other things seem easy. So, but, okay, so while I was on the elliptical the other day, I had this, honestly, I felt like I wanted to just have a meltdown. I was frustrated. I hate sweating. I don't like being hot. I hate when things are hard, and literally 5 minutes in, I was like, seriously, I've probably gone, I'm probably almost done. 5 minutes, seriously. So, I'm about to have, this all-out, crying on the elliptical episode, because I get so frustrated that this is my battle. But I think this is what, people who have the emotional issues, I think this is what they feel. And so, I mean, it's good for me to feel this way because I can relate a little bit better, even if I don't feel the same things. So while I'm like, I didn't melt down. I might have shed a tear or two, but while I was on there, this story from Biggest Loser came to me, and I've mentioned this story before in previous, it's probably been months ago. Actually, I don't even remember when, but it was a while ago. So the contestants from The Biggest Loser get to the ranch, and it's their first day, and whoever is in, I think the coach's name is Bob, I think. Whoever's in his group, he's like, all right, we're going up this mountain, and it's like a mountain, like a pretty big mountain / hill kind of thing. So everyone starts going up this mountain, and he kind of looks back, and the guy who's the biggest contestant at that time, again, I don't know what episode it was, he was like really, really lagging behind everybody else. And this guy's a big guy. He's 400, 500 pounds, so he was really having a hard time. And Bob goes down, and he's like, hey, come on, I'm gonna be with you. Let's do this together. And the guy's like, I don't think I can do this. He's like throwing up. He's like, his body is like fighting this activity that he's doing. And so Bob says, he says, keep your head down and just put one foot in front of the other. And this has kind of become my mantra now, I guess, when it comes to exercise, because it's really a battle for me to do it. So while they're going up the trip, and he up the hill, he keeps saying, keep your head down. Don't look behind you. Don't see how far you've come. Don't look to either side of you and see where you are in relationship to the other contestants. And don't look ahead of you. Don't see how far you still have to go. And this is like probably like in an exercise induced coma haze kind of thing. So I'm like really internalizing this. So apparently, but anyways, it works for me, right? So I was like, oh my goodness, that is so true. That is so deep, And the funny part of this is that at LA Fitness, the cardio equipment is up on like a loft. And so you're like overlooking everybody else. So like the machineries, like the weightlifting machines are in the front, and then behind me was the free weight equipment. And my husband was actually down there lifting free weights. So I kept looking behind me to like see, okay, is he done? Is he almost done? Like, when can we go? And then I'm looking at either side of me, watching the people exercise next to me, thinking, okay, am I keeping up with them? Am I slowing down? Oh, that person looks bigger than me, and they don't look like they're having as hard a time as I am. I got to pick this up. So I'm comparing myself to the people beside me. And then I did keep looking in front of me because I wanted to see how much dang time I had left on that elliptical. And so, I really took this Biggest Loser story to heart because I was like, I'm doing exactly what Bob's telling this guy not to do. Don't look behind you. Don't see how much time you have left on that elliptical. And don't judge yourself. Don't compare yourself to the people beside you. So, I know it's silly. It's a silly story. But, I felt like that's kind of what I need to do from here on out. For right now, until hopefully exercise becomes something that's maybe a little enjoyable for me. I have to keep my head down and just keep putting that one foot in front of the other. And I thought, what, that's kind of a good, it's kind of a good life lesson for all of us in different areas of our life that, if you're having a hard time with relationships or a project that you're working on or finances, just kind of focus on that one thing in that moment, which for me on the elliptical, it was literally putting one foot in front of the other so the machine didn't stop, but I don't know. I just wanted to share that with you guys because I thought, what a good life lesson and what a good thing that we can apply to all of our lives. So anyways, I'm going to get off here and try to get this video uploaded and have a great week. Possibly I might get into Wonderland next week, y'all, so let's see. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Have a great week and continue to make good choices. Bye.